Hi everybody, welcome back to Mediocre Whiskey Review. I'm Jill, your host. Today we're going to do a very mediocre comparison. Stick around.
Sounds right.
All right, everybody. We're gonna do a comparison today, kind of a blind for me. We're doing 3 today. I was taking a nap earlier, and this popped into my head, and it woke me up from the nap. So here we are. So what we're doing today, we have 3 wheated whiskeys today. Side note, I'm just trying to get over some kind of like weird chest cold and congestion. So hopefully I can taste something. We'll see. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we're going to jump right into this. So what we're doing today is we have the Bardstown Origin Series, which I just did a couple weeks ago. Very good. I liked it when I did it. So Bardstown, it's 100 proof. It's a bottled and bond. It is aged 6 years. And the mash bill on this is 68% corn. It is 20% wheat and 12% malted barley. So that's her runner-up number 1. Number 2, we're going with my first bottle of whiskey that I purchased, and I dipped this at the distiller. But this is Maker's 101. And this is 101 proof, of course. It says aged a minimum of 4 years. And the mash bill on this is 60% corn, 26% red winter wheat, and 14% malted barley. And then the last one that we are doing in this is this giant right here. We have a Weller Special Reserve. I actually picked this one up in Texas last year when I was there, just hanging out on the shelf. I think I paid like $40 for it, somewhere around there. So yeah, I was super excited to get this. So this one is 90 proof, aged a minimum of 6 years, 72% corn, 18% wheat, and 10% rye. So this is the only one that's got the rye in it. And that's from Google. So, you know, if that's not right, then don't come at me. Sorry. But that's what I found. So that's what we're going to do today. I don't know if you can see those, but you know what they are. These have been in my glass for about 15 minutes or so. And it hit me when I did the Bardstown that it was a wheated mash bill, and their master distiller also was a master distiller at Makers. So that got me to thinking about, you know, the wheated bourbons. And then I realized I remembered I had the Weller. So I figured it'd be fun, right? Why not? So we're just going to jump right in and get going here. So glass number 1, they're all very similar in color. I don't know if you can see these, but they all are almost identical in the glass. So like that's cool, and they're close in proof. I mean, the Weller is the lowest proof. It's 90 proof. We have 100 and 101. So I don't know if that 10 proof point is going to like make a big difference in it or not, but we'll find out. And I also think the rye is going to make a bit of a difference as well. Let's see. So the nose on that one right away is really sweet. There's like some butterscotch. My sniffer's a little bit off. I'm so sorry. There's vanilla. Like it is real heavy vanilla and butterscotch in there. We're going to move on. Glass 2. Now glass 2 came in super strong with caramel. Yeah, lots of caramel in there. Maybe my nose is fixed from being stuffed up. I don't know. Caramel, vanilla. Oh, it's very sweet. Like a hint of like a chocolate in there. Glass 3. Now glass 2 and 3, the nose on them is very similar. This one I'm getting lots of caramel. Not quite as strong as it was on glass 2. It's a little bit lighter in this one, but it's very similar. Okay. So far, all noses, very pleasant. And I don't know if you can tell since I've done my review, this bottle has become like half gone. Somebody stole my whiskey. Or I took it to a work party and passed it around and everyone really enjoyed it. So I was super happy about that. It was a fun time. It was a very good time, but there was lots of alcohol involved that day. I feel like maybe I'm still recovering. I don't know. And that was a couple weeks ago. All right, we're going in. That went down very, very easy. It was vanilla, just like a hint of a spice, but not really strong. And I know, one of these has got some rye in it, so that's sticking in my head. It was almost like a vanilla wafer cookie, like those Nilla wafers or whatever. All right, glass 2. Now that one's got, I should have cleansed my palate in between those sips. So, time out, hold on. Okay, we're gonna try glass 2 again. So that one was like a really slight butterscotch. There's vanilla. It's like an imitation vanilla is what it tastes like to me. There's a slight spice in that one as well. So my sniffer's working really good. I'm not sure my palate's working very well today. Whatever, we're still gonna keep going, and we're gonna go with glass 3. Glass 3 still has a lighter nose than 1 or 2 does. Let's see, let's find out. That was like, a whole mouthful of peanuts. But those peanuts had been like soaked in vanilla for a while. It was really odd, that combination. Now, I will say that the only one I've had recently out of these is the Bardstown. I haven't opened this Maker's 101 because I'm trying to savor it, and the Weller has been, I opened this when I got it a year ago, and I'll bet I've opened it once since then, but not in the last 6 months. So I haven't really had either of these two in a very long time. So the palate on glass 3 is much stronger than the nose on it is. Which I think is really good. So the palate on that was super good. I got a little bit of peanuts that last sip. But it was caramel and vanilla. There's nothing about any of these that just like jump out, and not one stands out from the other very much. But we're gonna go backwards this time. We're gonna try them all again as soon as I get me a little sippy. Sorry, I'm in a whole annoying mood today. And there's nobody here to annoy but myself, so now I'm just gonna annoy you. It's a very good palate on it. It's and again, I'm sure that my taste buds and my everything is just off right now, but I wanted to make a video because, well, I was bored. And so you're getting like the most mediocreest review today. Sorry about you. So palate on glass 3, it's good. It's solid. There's a slight nut in it. And the vanilla, very slight caramel. Nothing spectacular about it, but nothing bad about it, right? Like it's good. So number 2. When I was taking that sip, as I put the glass up, this really strong scent of vanilla came up in there, like a really sweet vanilla, and that was amazing. But the palate did not match. The palate had a hint of spice. Like, I'm going to say a baking spice, and you know me, I don't know. But it was caramel. It was very pleasant. So here's what I'm going to say about these two right now, because whatever. The mouth feel on this one, I like better. It feels softer, smoother. This one feels lighter. Like, once you swallow it, like, it's gone. It just like goes down and it says bye. So you don't get any of that like oily mouthfeel left over from it, which is fine, right? Like, it doesn't make it bad. It still tastes good. There's something in there that I can't put my finger on. It's good, but my brain and my palate are not cooperating today, which is not new. So whatever. Glass one. The palate on it is pleasant. That vanilla wafer, a hint of caramel, like somebody opened a jar of caramel and like drizzled it on their ice cream in the next room. But it, like, the scent and the flavor like wafted over here. That was too far, but it's fine. Okay. I'm ready to do my ratings here. Not ratings, but rankings, we'll say. So as far as the palette goes, my favorite out of these three is going to be glass one. The flavors that are in there that I'm getting, are the best out of these three. This is my second favorite. This guy's last. He's not bad. He's good. But compared to the others, I just like these better. I love the mouth feel on this one better than this one, but I like the palate on this one the best. So that's what we're going with. Are we ready? Are we ready to see? So last place. I always say I'm not going to guess, but like my brain wants to guess. So I'm going to guess that my least favorite, I'm going to guess that this is the Weller, only because it was a little bit spicy, right? And there's rye in there, and that's what keeps sticking out in my brain. So I have this here, and I don't know if I'm right. Are we ready? Oh my God. I'm so disappointed. It's not the Weller. It's been my favorite bottle since I dipped the little thing in wax. That's the Maker's 101. All right, fine. Disappointed in myself, but that's whatever. So, Maker's 101, I still love you, bud. And I'm still gonna replace you when you're empty. Glass number 3, which was my second place. I'm not even trying to make a guess at this point because obviously I don't know. This guy, is the Bardstown Origin. And I loved him. I loved him so much when I did the review last week. So obviously this is the Weller Special Reserve, which again, I haven't had in quite some time. Yeah, definitely says Weller. Not that I can see it, but whatever. It was fun to do, right? 3 weeded mash bills that are different distilleries, different everything. So it was fun to do, and I'm not mad how it turned out. Even though my beautiful 101 came in last. If I put it up against something else, I'm sure it would not come in last. But regardless, I thought it was really good. So this was fun. I haven't done one of these for just a little while. So stay tuned. Again, there's so many things happening, and I'm I'm trying to get ready to do a live with Bad Axe Bourbon. He has invited me to do a live with him. We're going to try to do that the first part of April. So excited about that, but like y'all, I'm kind of like secretly freaking out. But it's whatever, it'll be fine. And then I have been challenged to do the 5 whiskeys that you need, you know, daily sipper, cocktail mixer, whatever. So I'm still working on that too, trying to get my list together. Thank you for the recipes. I did get a couple of recipes, so I appreciate that. So we're gonna see what happens there. And once I do make a cocktail, I'll probably make a video because like I don't do cocktails too often. I don't do mixed drinks, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm gonna, like, somebody even gave me a recipe to make my own simple syrup. So if I'm gonna make a cocktail, we're going all out for it, right? So we'll see how that works. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you can find any of these bottles, I highly recommend them all because they're very good. And if you can't, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. This guy was sitting on the shelf in Texas, but now they didn't have it this year when I went. So I was sad about that, but because I would have sure picked up another one for no other reason than I'd never see this in Indiana. But anyway, all right, guys, I have an Instagram page now. I've posted 0 things on it, but we'll get there. I don't know. Things will happen with it, I'm pretty sure. So, all right, have a wonderful evening, and thank you for watching today, and I will see you guys next week. Cheers.
Sounds right.